Wait, where's my mic? Hello. Oh, I'm here. You know, just wondering. Thought you were busy with your homework. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful time here. Tonet, hi. Today, what should we do today? Oh wait, hold on. Woohoo. To be honest, I kind of lost track how many streams that I did this week, or how many hours that I have streamed this week. I'll be honest with you guys, I did not plan at all. So yeah, I'm gonna be a bit quiet for a while, I think. Hi. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Is it like daytime for you guys at this point? Last time I streamed was nighttime for you. It was like, you know, midnight to some of you. Ooh. It is morning for you. It is like daytime for you. Midnight dying with homework. Sounds accurate. As a student, yes. How are you right now? Do you want to get some rest first? Like sleep first? So by now I think you guys kind of know that I stream quite irregular this week. Hi. I honestly still trying to figure it out. It's been a week, yeah, I know, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay, they take times this for something like this, all right? It take time, and then slowly it will become a routine. That's how life works for me, at least. Not sure about you, but for me. Hi, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Sometimes the timing that I think is works doesn't mean how my routine start as planned, have you say. To be fair, if something works, it just kind of works. By the way, I was supposed to stream like start my stream like half an hour ago. Then someone showed me something. There's a Sanrio theme cafe out there. Sanrio theme. So kinda forgot to submit time for my payslip. You reminded me about my tax. It's okay. I don't think they. I did not pass the due date. I think. It's okay, it's okay. It's alright. Anyway, what happened by my story? The cafe. Someone showed me a videos that is Sanrio themed cafes opening up soon. Oh, I said it is opening right now. Not right now, but you know, it's opening like recently. It's opened up recently. And do you know which character they decided to use for this theme cafe? No. It's Gutetama. And it's fine, you know? It's fine. It's just another theme cafe that, you know, you might miss out one day. It's alright. And do you know where is it? I just came back. It's in Australia. I just came back from that place. You know, last time that I went there, it was still Hello Kitty and Friends. It was fine. It was still red, okay? It was still red and Hello Kitty, and then what happened? And then 2 weeks after I came back, they opened up Gutetama theme cafe. A cafe all about Gutetama. Can I cry? Hi, welcome. I know. What did you... I was trying to find good tetama for so long in Australia. I know like some of them they still have merch in there. It's not much. You know, I assuming there's probably they don't really have tons of merch there. And then what happened? Oh, let's make a theme cafe. Ooh, let's make good tetama theme cafe. I'm going back to Australia, I don't care. Found me shadow. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Misha is fine. Misha is fine. Misha is fine. I tried a couple of milk tea at that. Tea? I think it's tea more than milk tea actually. I think a lot of at that where I visit, a lot of them actually go for Molly tea instead of yeah. I know, right? I like that too as well. It's my favorite Sanrio character in there. I want to go there. I want to go there specifically for that cafe. Okay? Last time that I went, it was still Hello Kitty. It was still Hello Kitty theme when I get them. There's no any signs of going to be redecorations and this is just a normal place. And then what happened? It was just 2 weeks. 2 weeks, everything changed. Flying. Do you know how expensive the plane ticket are right now? It's expensive. I don't think any one of us can travel soon, to be honest. Or What? Yes, oil is expensive. I don't think people can afford anything. I'm quite sure if it's going to be like a neighboring places, domestic flight, yeah, it probably might be still the same almost. But if it's going to be long flight to another continent, that's a different price point that is at here. Things are so expensive. I want to go to Japan again, but I know, right? It is very, very expensive right now. Everything was expensive right now. Money or cafe, that's a question. See, I saw there's a couple of merch inside, like exclusively merch that you can get at them. To be fair, you know, I can always ask someone to get it for me. See? You're just saying though. From what I know, the price point of food price is affordable, it's alright. But also I felt like the timing was really bad. At this time you open up a cafes. How do you manage? How are you going to manage that? Is it that, you know, profitable? But again, I don't know anything about money, so don't have no. And also I'm kind of broke right now. Yeah, I told you guys that I'm kind of unemployed right now. That's the reason why I can stream during the day. See, that's why you can see me stream in a very weird timing. It's not my usual timing, it's just a bit very weird timing. It's coming for this few weeks, I guess. Then I hope hopefully we can figure out the schedule. Yeah. Too bad. Unemployed Pro Max. Before I was not officially unemployed, I was more like they decided to change a bit about my contract, yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to stay. I kind of want to visit the Beijing Universal. They have One Piece theme at that around this time though. Have you seen clips of that? Oh, they are so cool. Yeah, so life is a bit unstable right now for me. Like I'm still working, but I'm not I'm not full-time worker anymore. Yeah, yeah. So honestly, I don't know if it's more cost efficient with them or is it the right thing to do with them. But again, I'm not the one who make any decisions on it, so I can't. Simon is full-time working. Kind of like you. Instead of, going into the working force, you are doing homeworking. It's a bit different, still that's still working. You are full-time doing homeworking. It's just a bit different. Want to visit Universal. Beijing Universal. Or Shanghai Disneyland. But I figure these two places will be a lot of visitor. So we'll see about that. We'll see about that. Also, I'm broke. From what I remember, theme park is quite expensive. If you want to get, I mean, there's a big theme park in Beijing. See, last time I visited Beijing, they don't have theme park, okay? The only theme park is, that castle, the old castle. Which I think last time that I visited, it was not fully... I don't think it would ever be fully open, but it was just a small portion that you can go. Even with that though, it took the whole day, by the way. Universal, it is Universal, I want to go there. Beijing Universal, I want to go there. I want to visit there. Okay, Universal came to Beijing. Also very bad timing. It's like a few months after I visit Beijing, they announced that there will be a Universal in there. Then you know what happened? Yeah, since then I know that Universal. Universal and Universal. It's just one syllable difference. Okay, not much. That's the Harry Potter theme in there, isn't it? I remember. It is? It is? I think, yeah. You might get me one too, thank you. I need one. You're just asking. Want to visit that? That is like a huge theme park. I think it's bigger than other theme park. At least I remember that it is. Harry Potter. I'm assuming because Harry Potter is going to have a new series came out. Not series, like a new Harry Potter came out this Christmas. Yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of Harry Potter team collaborations here and there, which is I am intrigued. I want to get them. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. How are you doing? I'm actually tired. Okay, to be fair, I just came back. And I was kind of thinking not wanting to stream. Then I realized that it's been a while I did. It's a opportunity that I can stream without much distraction. Around this time for this week. So might as well, I'm doing good. Great to know that. We are talking Hi, wait, what? Who died? You freeze? No. I was muted. Just give me a moment again. Ooh, if I was sitting and making a short stream. Yep, that's what I think. Cause it's been a while that I have, you know, this time of stream. Soon, for this week, might as well. You know what I mean? Anyway, so remember I was like trying to speed run the whole Infinity season, Infinity Nikki season. Yeah, guess who decided to play it until, you know, before they decided to close the server for updating. Yeah. And I still haven't finished that yet, by the way. I finished, you know, I collected everything that I wanted to collect, which is the free outfit by doing all the tasks. Remember that one? And for the rest of it, I don't think I did that. I was like, you know what? It's alright. It's okay. That's no point of it. Yeah, so moral of the story, don't ever do that like me after they call it 零时抱佛脚, which means don't try to finish something when it's near deadline, okay? It's not the stress that you're going to face. It's fine. Probably you don't really have much stress at that point because you are kind of half giving up. But as you can see, you were never able to get it done like what you wanted to because the lack of time. More of the story. No, of course not. Of course not. Don't do that. Alright, let's have our priorities right for a bit. See, without my work, I will be penniless, okay? I don't have money. I'll be broke. Then what can I do? I can't do anything. I can't play gacha game. I don't have money to play gacha game. My Nikki is waiting for me to get her new clothes. If we can't do that. So yes, and then I kind of work a bit. Then I decided I cannot. I need a nap. I did take a nap and then woke up and I went out today. So been it's been a alright day for me. And then I went to Hai Di Lao. I'm not sure if you guys have that at your place, but for me I have. It's been a while I went to Hai Di Lao, to be fair. You know, first of all, I don't really like to queue. I don't really like to wait that much. And I was like, you know what? There's still other places that you can have dinner without needing to wait. Might as well go there. So yes, the Hai Di Lao that I went to is always packed, by the way. But today we decided to have a early dinner, and then we did. And then nothing actually. I got to have dinner I got to have hot pot as a dinner, and then I came back. So surprised, so with hot pot, I think it's kind of like a social dinner. Makes sense. You kind of talk when you are eating with it. It takes time. Yeah. It's a bit slow, to be honest. Not that, because I don't know. I personally don't really like to wait when I'm eating. That's the reason why I went out for dinner. Because I don't really want to cook. I don't really want to cook when I'm having dinner, when I'm out. Makes sense. And then sometimes hot pot itself is like that. Especially with Haidilao, this kind of places. Not every single hot pot is that, but what hot pot should be is you go and cook it for yourself. And when you are cooking for yourself, when you are cooking the dish, whatever that you put into the soup, you kind of need to chat a bit because you are kind of waiting. The environment is making you feel like you're going to take a lot of time in having in a dinner. It's a social gathering. I think it's kind of fun to have. But also, I don't really. I don't know. Okay, I don't really like to eat hot pot with people. Is it just me? Had incoming. It is? I thought it's just ended. I've tried hot pot before. Have you tried? I can't seem to find a good one. Why not? Why can't you eat hot pot alone? Yeah, kind of like KBBQ. Yeah. You kind of have to wait until the meat being cooked. Sometimes it is. I don't know. Okay, here's my theory. Listen. Just listen. Just listen to my theory first, okay? Questions. Don't you guys get a bit awkward when choosing your ingredient in an hot pot? Like, I don't know. People might judge you for it. And it's like, oh, you ate this meat? Oh, I didn't need that. You did not get enough vegetables or like that. Like to cook for pepper, you can eat more times with more pepper. And that's why I like malatang more than more than hot pot. And then you kind of need you can just grab whatever you want, and then they cook a bowl for you. That one. Sometimes in a hot pot setting, you choose your own ingredients, and then you kind of let others ask, hey, if you want to share this one, Personally, I have a different taste. We have a different palate, okay? We have different. How do I spell malatang? MALRLATANG. Yeah, you're almost there. And you just add a G at the end. Yeah. Exactly. MALATANG. Ah, yes. Exactly. If you're the only one to eating, no one can judge you. So I personally like to eat alone. No one can judge me about my soup base, about what I eat, what I put in there, and what I think that it's alright for me to have. Sometimes in dinner, I don't sense in a social gathering, you kind of need to watch a bit about what you are getting for yourself. Yeah. No way I'll be able to finish a whole plate of potato slice. I eat, you know, I can just take away. That's my second meal. That's my supper. That's how I do. Malatang looks delicious. Oh, you can try it. I think that's tons of places have that. It's been invading a lot of places. I like that a lot. I don't know why I keep traveling back in time at 5 seconds. What have you done? What have you done? Judge back? No, I can't. I don't know, okay? My group of friends, they won't say anything. They just give you a look. And when you kind of look back, then you guys are secretly judging each other. Yeah, that was the point. I don't know. I have a very gentle group of friends where we don't really fight that much. Or we don't really, you know, going to say a lot about one preference that much. But still, we're still in that, and it's not we're still in the polite phase. We just kind of be polite of each other. Oh wow, something happened. Do you want to like close the app and open again? I don't know. Maybe that works a bit. If it's not vocalizing or enjoyed, I decided to not. I observe and I think, you know, maybe people don't really like that one. And of course, my friends will observe as well and then think that maybe I like this dish, maybe you should get it, or maybe we should go don't. Everything is up in the air, but sometimes if we kind of 谦让, which means being considerate about others, yeah, that's a bit. That's just how it is. So yes, I personally don't really like to eat with people if I'm in a hot pot setting. I prefer if we're just going to get a dish of our own and then we try it out. That's fine. I'm actually prefer that over hot pot, to be honest. It's just the group that you are kind of in is a bit different with others. What am I saying? Oh well. It just depends on people, right? Some people think it's alright, and then time is it? Ooh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute for a bit again. Sorry for this. What happened? Oh. When someone get hungry, you get hungry because it's day for you. It's a bit different. Okay, don't blame me for it. Sometimes, if not a lot of time, I don't actually involve food in a topic. As you, I always put our hey, you need to eat something every time, every day, isn't it? The same thing. Guys spend three meals in a day. Just saying though. What time do you guys even sleep? Why? That's no sleep. What do you mean sleep? Time. So yeah, after that, well, hot pot came here first. Then malatang came later. Then I like how malatang works, so I really just go to malatang a lot of time. I personally really like to have malatang. Also, if you think about it, sometimes malatang is kind of like a snack bar in a way, isn't it? You can just get to choose how much you want. What what do you want to get at that moment? If it's going to be a lot of it's going to be less, it doesn't really matter. See, I personally like that. No man, that's 30 days. See, that's 30 days in the next 5 hours. Toshin, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be like trying to get through that 30 assignment? Hmm? Just asking. I'm working on it. Alright. Good luck with that. So yeah. Malatang is kinda like oden, but more choices and spicier. And expensive, to be fair. I think it's more expensive. And I really like to have oden. If not, I don't mind have oden as a dinner kind of thing. So yeah. So my appetite is quite small. So whether if I can, so there's a reason why hot pot doesn't really matter for me. I can just take away some of them if it's too much. Then it became a second meal for me. I just add a bit something more and then somehow cook it again. And then we have a different meal. See? That's trying to save money 101. I love spicy. You do. You do love that. The amount of curries that you like. I figure you probably really like spicy. I personally don't really like spicy that much, to be honest. I guess sleepy after having spicy food. For you, it's a bit different, okay? Food is not human. It's a bit different for her. No, I'm gonna get something wrong in the quiz and cry. It's okay. It's just a quiz. Think about that. Then you will be alright. See? You need to think about that. If you can. Oh, you need 100% to pass the unit. Oh, have you thought of you know, discussing answer with your friend? I prefer tasting more flavor than spice. Agree with that. Once the food gets too spicy, yeah, agree with that. But sometimes in some cuisine, spicy, they taste the spiciness more than any. It's just a flavor for them. So here's the thing about hot pot, right? In general, and malatang in general, they ask for the flavor of the sauce. So basically, whatever soup base it is, whatever sauce you are dipping in, more than the flavor of the ingredient used. Some cuisine doesn't really mind the freshness of the ingredient being not fresh at all. It's frozen, it's fine. They want flavor in other aspect, anything beside the ingredients. So that's how hot pot is. Hot pot really, in a way, emphasize on the spiciness. They emphasize in the flavor of spice. I think the flavors of spiciness in your tongue more than the ingredient. The ingredient is just a way for them to get that soup into their mouth. You know what I mean? Have you tried red velvet cake? Yeah, something like that as well. Red velvet cake itself, the cake itself doesn't really have any flavors in it. It's just you know, the cream cheese is what they really want to have. Dying, yes. All right. What kind of place subject would ask 100% pass to you know, pass the unit? It doesn't make sense. At least in my case, I don't see the reason why you need this, unless you're going to be a, you know, someone who really need this knowledge. Hold on for a bit. Hi, just hold on a bit more. Wait a minute, what happened? Ooh, ah. Hmm. Unexpected thing happened. I was not expecting that, to be fair. I'm not going to lie, felt a bit awkward to talk. Uh, hmm. Should we mute for a bit more? Should have done a should have done a gaming stream, to be honest. You know, Alice, it would not be this awkward. Anyway. We got it right. Congrats! No. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Oh, so hi, welcome. I don't know how to make this less awkward for me anymore, to be honest. was expecting a bit different, but it's alright. Life is unexpected anyway. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. We might end the stream not soon, but I don't know. I don't really have any plan in my mind currently. All right. If I end my stream without telling you, just bear with it, all right? I know. I don't want my just chatting stream with me just muting here and there, and then being awkward, not to able to talk a lot. You know, happens. So did not. Yeah, I personally don't really like people ask me to do something when I'm focusing on doing another thing. Makes sense? It's like something unrelated, something that, you know, very annoying to do. I personally don't like that, and I also don't like when people decided to come in and be giving me lecture about something that I am not even doing that. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how to react with these kind of conversations. I don't know what should I talk about these kind of conversations, because here's the thing: sometimes people just don't really listen to you. And sometimes it's just not nagging, but it was lecturing. It's a bit different. Okay, nagging was just fine. Okay, the tone of it is a bit different as well. Lecturing and nagging together, that's a whole new level. Parents and someone. And then when the conversation is going on, and when you decided to talk about to say that you were not doing anything that you just stated, they somehow just for some reason decided to go deaf. Hey, didn't hear that. Okay, they was like, you know what, you shouldn't do this one. Then you shouldn't be making these decisions. Then you told them that you are not making that decisions, like I'm not making the decisions. And they be like, you know what, do you know if you make these decisions, the consequence will be that much. Yet from the start, from the beginning until now, I did not do anything. It kind of ruined my mood for a bit. I don't really like it. Probably not just parents itself. Sometimes manager who really like to cast a lot. Yeah, sometimes they do that as well, you know what I mean? It's understandable. Exactly. Then so yes. Maybe even I don't know. There's a thing called you do not disturb during private times. I don't know. I think that's what you should be I think that was the mutual understanding of not disturb anyone during their private. But no, someone decided just to do that because it seems about right. I can't really understand that. Especially the work I used to work for. I know, right? Sometimes manager did that as well. Oh no. Again. Hmm. Okay, maybe this is not a good time to stream after all. I'll come back to that topic later. Yeah, because I don't think it's nice to talk about it right now. Hi. Um, have you guys seen the Harry Potter teaser, the new one? People have a lot to say about that. People don't really like the new Harry Potter cars. I personally don't mind it. I think it's quite fine, to be honest. This TV series can capture more details of the story. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I hope that it kind of stick as much as accurate as the book series, but also a combination of both. I don't know. Hopefully, I guess. I personally don't mind the cast at all. I think the cast is fine. In fact, well, to be fair, I watched the trailer, I watched the teaser, and it looks gloomy, if that makes sense. It looks quite gloomy. If I think it's the filter they decided to use, that one, that was quite. I don't know. I don't think Harry Potter should be that gloomy-ish in a way. Personally, I think you can be more warm tone a bit. You know, no need to be this whole. It's fine. It's alright. Then the rest, it's the rest I don't have any problem with that, to be honest. I think it's quite fine. I think the characters in there, they look alright. I'm actually quite satisfied of how things works in that. You know, at the the most important thing is how the actors act for the story. If you can act well, I don't mind it. I prefer you acting well more than the appearance. I think that's fine. Yep. Harry Potter has always been gloomy for me. I don't think it's always been that gloomy. It became very gloomy at the end, but it was alright for the first few books. And also, I still think that you still can deliver a very sad story, a very dark story with a very light, warm don't. Personally, I think I will see about that. Good acting do eventually convince people. Yeah, I agree with that. I believe that the actor and actress were able to deliver a very good performance in there. They look very promising, to be fair. I don't mind it. I kind of want to watch that. You know. To be fair, I'm not really into the whole series of Harry Potter itself. I like the universe that the Harry Potter gave. You know, the magical world that the author have give to us. I think that's quite fun to have. Harry Potter is just one story about the world. You know, about that magical realm. See, so yeah, to me, it's not something that I had much. I personally don't really like the Harry Potter series that much. I think that's too dark for a children's book, but I can understand why you need to have that. Do you know Harry Potter is supposed to be a children's book? Yep, I read that at you know when I'm still considered a child. So it's way too long for kids. So it was alright, I think. Towards the end, I think I don't really like the rest of the series. I guess I like the first 3 one. Then the rest I don't remember, which means I probably don't like it at all. Or it's been a while. It's been a while why we know that story. Alright. I kinda want to read through it again. Maybe we have a different thoughts on it. Maybe we have, you know, since you kinda grew up, you have life. You have life. Maybe your opinions on that story is a bit different from others. From when you were young. Sometimes it's nice to revisit these books here and there. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I have tons of books. I just have that. I just read some when I felt bored. Well, I've been thinking about that story for quite some time. So I'm like, you know what? Should we? And then I try to figure out whether I put that book. I don't like the rhythm or pace of the English book, so that's makes sense. Makes sense. I guess it depends. See, if the story, the first books intrigued me, which what Harry Potter did, they introduced a whole new world in the first book, and you kind of want to know more, not just Harry by itself. It's just what does the world look like at that? you know, what kind of fun thing that you have as wizard. I think I was trying to find that when reading the book. So to me, it was alright. Sometimes you don't really need to know the main story. No, I'm just joking. Sometimes you don't really need to read every single details in a book. It's in a story. Sometimes you just want to find something that you're trying to figure out. And personally, I think books works in a way. Hi, do you know why I was so annoyed just now? I was keep muting just now. Hold on a bit. Yeah, I've been listening. Yeah. So, two things happened. One is a random thing that were asked to do, and when I delivered what they want, turns out they were saying that no, this is not what I want. I want something else, like on another version, like a better one. And I got really annoyed. Because they didn't specifically say that I want this this thing to be visible in the picture. And when we, it's more like you could have said the first time, you don't need to let me know after I delivered you that. I sent you that picture. I'm just saying, you are trying to find a specifically thing in that piece of documents. No. You couldn't say that during your first initial request. Normally I got pacing issues in the book. But all English books. Yeah. Sometimes I agree with that. I don't know. I think I'm fine with anything. Like, I don't really mind the how the rhythm, the pace is in a book. So yeah, sometimes I just like to read, and it's a bit different than trying to figure it out. I don't know. We have different ways, different preference in reading something. It just makes sense. When we speak guessing them versus meaning, their request is, can you take this picture of this document and send it to me? That was the first one. Okay, when I did exactly what they told, they were like, hey, this is not the one. I want this in a better lighting, in a in where there's something important that is visible in the picture. Now here's the thing: if you have a better lighting, that thing, that important thing that you want, it's not visible at all. Okay, it's kind of invisible. You have to see that in your naked eyes. Okay, you can't scan them. It was not able to scan, by the way. So yes. So I got annoyed. I was like, if you are, and you know exactly what you want in a picture, in a image, format. Okay, because that don't have like PDF formats on the documents. They wanted to have another. You have just have a picture. It's just they needed to. They needed to prove they have the real thing. I don't know why, but yes. And here's the thing. We don't really have a battle lighting around this place, okay? And then you were asking someone, you could have let them know from the get-go. You know what you want in there. Why didn't you say it on the first place? Maybe I could have asked for someone help. Just saying. Because I don't have no idea how lighting work at all. And then that was fine, alright? They didn't know what happened and they didn't know that I'm dead. Busy. So yeah. Then when I'm trying to figure out how to have that taken, someone decided to come in and be like, you know what? Can you be more productive? You know? Can you not procrastinate? But see, I don't mind if you decided to give me a lecture when I'm free, but you physically can see that I'm doing something, you know, that I'm like I'm streaming. You see the setup. You saw I'm trying to figure out the another stuff. Okay, I mean like the whole thing you are. But yeah, sometimes they don't consider the problems exactly. Hmm. 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 Oh, I think they are. I think they are outside. I don't think they will come in, but I feel a bit awkward. It's okay. That's alright. What's my story? Oh, yeah. And then when you try to tell them that I'm not doing anything that you stated, they just didn't really listen to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I who decided wanted to rearrange something at the middle of night? You can't. Why? I know, a bit weird. Hmm. Anyway, I'm actually kind of tired though. I'm not going to lie. Say that I'm going to stream like an hour, just to catch up. And then, what happened? Yeah, I'll focus more. I know, right? I agree with that. It's my private times, yet someone just never considerate that. Sometimes people just don't really care. Hey, it's not. One day I will limit my yapping ability into an hour, alright? Then after an hour I'll be like, bye. I don't really like how someone think it's alright to come in and do their own thing without being considerate. I don't understand that. And then when you try to argue, they will say that, oh, you are being emotionally unstable. I don't know. Maybe you could have triggered. You could have been more, mindful a bit, more observation a bit, with a little bit observative. If you are working, what are you here, bruh? It's okay. You did not miss anything. We are might going to be muted here and there again. So I don't like how this go actually. I'm getting quite annoyed by that. Oh, my plan kind of fell through. I was actually planning to do something after stream as well. I don't think we able to do that at all. No. Oh no. Might need to figure it something else. Hmm. Yeah, the whole thing. Do you know like 50% of it is me like muting out because something happened? So yeah, you don't really miss anything. I'm going to try to be you know, as low as possible. Probably not. Miss 50%. No. It's nothing. It's just yapping. You didn't miss anything. All right. There's nothing happened. Respect boundaries. I think sometimes you need to respect privacy a bit. I'm just saying. I don't like when people telling me that you it's not that. I don't like when people coming in when I'm literally doing something. I personally don't like that. I don't know about you. Work is fine. Like doing work, yeah, I can say that. It's alright. This one, I don't know. I'm streaming, it's like none of it concerned at all. I'm not going to lie, I was quite stressed out by the current situation. Yeah. And the problem would be, I already kind of remind you, don't interrupt me when I'm doing my stuff. And sometimes they just don't understand that for some reason. It's more like, oh well, it's alright, should be alright, where I did let you know what happened. Like, I don't really want that at all. No, so I think I'm gonna end around 2 hours time in order not to get into more trouble. Which again, I don't even get into trouble. I don't know what trouble that I'm causing, but for some reason, someone just decided to tell me that, I'm being kind of useless. Or that I did really nothing for the whole day, where the whole day I was doing everything besides sleeping. So I'm guessing that was a very productive day. No, was not. And in 2 hours from now, or any like 20 minutes. 2 hours from now. I think we are streaming around 2 hours time now. It's okay. I'll see about that. Welcome to life. It's Asian Parenting 101. Did you know that? This is just normal behavior here. It's alright. If you grew up with that, it's not. Only heard it happening. Well, it is. Do you know there's one thing called art inspired by real life situation? See? Sometimes it's happening, and sometimes what happens in anime, it happens in a family. No. If you kind of know that, if you kind of grew up in that, and then you know how to work with it, then it's fine. You will enjoy your life. It's alright. Hey, if I can laugh at here, means then I'm doing alright. You know, if I can smile and laugh at here, I think we are doing alright. It's okay. See, we have limited. Wait, we have made it 2 hours. I was expecting. Let me tell you, I was expecting an hour. Then kind of chat a bit. I was muted for quite a bit. Then we kind of chat another topic. Then I'll be like, you know what? I'm kind of tired. Let me just end soon. I was expecting an hour. Then I can do my thing. But since, unexpected happened, can't do really anything. Sometimes it's not a... Right. So, I don't think that I will continue this stream at all. Hold on. Let's wait a bit more. Who am I? Oh. So, So do you know why I was speaking very quietly just now? It's because it was not really they were not really in the same space, the common area as me, but they were literally outside. And I don't feel safe talking bad about them when they're literally outside. I was like, a bit quiet. I'll be like, you know what? I'm already in this topic. Might as well finish it up. Yeah. Anyway, sometimes people just don't really understand the word privacy for some reason. They don't think it's needed at here. I don't know. I personally don't really like it. Hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by today. Hope you have a wonderful time. How are you doing? I personally really someone who view their privacy quite important. But sometimes people just don't understand that. No idea why. Like, why would you do that? Still have no idea. And still have no idea why. People is a bit weird. You know? And then, yeah, what happened? So, the other stuff, when I'm trying to figure out this, how do I take a photo with these documents to someone, another thing just came in. You know, someone would just came in. I'll be listening. I know, right? That's why I was keeping a bit quiet. I was like, let me like kind of whisper, but not really whispering, but you know, I'm gonna talk as low as possible. I don't think they heard a lot of thing at all, to be fair. Yeah, so let me finish up the story as soon as possible. You know, before they decided to, you know, have a surprise visit. I don't know. So then someone decided to say that it was alright. Was you were in a workspace or in a common area of a place. All right. Then they have this topic. They just here just to lecture you, just to give you advice on don't be, you know, procrastinated for the whole day. And you'll be like, I'm not doing any of them. And they'll be like, yeah, sure, if you are not doing any of them, why does this task is not it's not done yet? And I'll be like, because I'm doing other tasks during the day, and this is like one of my last thing that I decide to do. And then they be like, oh well, why can't you do it earlier then? Because I have something to do during the day. And then they have they keep on, then they have these arguments of, well, why can't you plan it beforehand? And at that point, I don't know how to react to that. I was like, because my plan was to do the task that I see the most important that I really need to be done during the day, then this is not the one that I want to do during the day. This is like the last few one. And then no one says that I should have done in the day, or you know, if I can done in the night, it's fine as well, as long as I get it done. Hyper-managing someone else's workflow. I know, right? That too is like micromanaging every single thing. Yeah, and then they give you a lecture of, you know what, you don't need, you can't be this unproductive. You know, what are you doing? But at that time, I was like, I was doing my stuff during the day. Like, what do you want me to do? I don't understand. You should be burning and after off. My job doesn't really doesn't have a specific working hours. To be honest, it's a bit complicated. And here, for me, it's a bit just a little bit more complicated. Yeah. You know, for you have a lot of responsibility for her. Yeah, she came to Earth not just to travel. They came here for something else. So yes, there's a lot of stuff going on for Fuyo. So yeah, you can't use human standard for Fuyo. It just work a bit different. And then here, and then to me it's fine. Okay, if you want to talk about it, that's fine. Don't talk about when I'm doing something. Don't talk about when I'm, you know, streaming or when I'm doing something else. And you are visibly, you can see the whole situation. Alright, you are seeing that I'm doing something. And you decided to have a discussions at this time. Just saying though. I really don't like that. And that's also a reason why I've been trying to figure out a different streaming time for me. You know, to be less any disruptions or any time that I need to mute. Sadly, a lot of time oh, we are almost finished this. I have this grape drink, they say. It's not grape juice, it's like drink. Because like the first ingredient is just water. Eh? Oh. Yep. I don't know what is. See, they say the grape juice is around 10% out of 500 ml. So 50 ml is like juice. Yes, that's not swashing off book for you. It's a bit different. So yeah. Sometimes like, you know, I want to say they are like a no man, but they are not. They are not just nagging. They just don't really. They just don't have anything to do. That's what I think it is. They just don't just think it's important for you to know that. But in reality, I did not think that what they are assuming that I'm doing. Well, to them, probably, you know, streaming is something that's not need to be taken seriously at all. But sometimes I agree with that. Another part, I was like, this really none of your business, to be fair, because it's my private time and I decided that I want to use this time to stream. What's wrong with that? Just asking. You know, just saying, just a thought. By the way, I did not say that. The good thing, the fastest way to stop the whole conversations is jumping to another conversation. When these issues arise, yeah, I don't understand. How can you do that? I also don't like when someone is like hyper micro managing every single details. I cannot do that. I'll be like, why do you need to do that? That's the reason. I don't know. I look at result more than the workflow itself. As long as you can deliver me this issue, I don't really care. I'll just get my mom to that if they had. I don't know about that, okay? I know. See, that one was fine though. Because I straight up like talking in front of, you know. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't really like to talk a lot when someone's around me. You know, I'll be muted. Because who knows, sometimes they just came up with this idea of, you know, it's good for Fuyo to know that she's wasting time. Yet if you think about it, I did not waste any time. Just saying. By the way, I've been trying to editing some of my clips up. If you receive notifications that that's like clips that's like YouTube short uploaded, yeah, it's almost probably going to be the same thing as what I have released earlier. Yeah, it's just a you know, a vertical format, and probably there's a caption set there. So yeah. Or you stop me from playing games. Oh, I know, right? Playing games are fine though. Playing games, you can stop it and it's fine. I don't get mad at that. Again, I'm annoyed that you can hear me talking, yet you decided to interrupt me. That's where I was a bit annoyed. Because playing games, you probably don't really need to talk a lot. Sometimes, if you are really focusing in a game, second of all, you don't really need to interact a lot. Makes sense, you need to interact with the game. Privacy is a law. It's not the law if you are living in an Asian household, so it's a bit different. Alright? It's a bit different if you are living in a strict traditional family. That's a bit different. You just kind of have your own way to, you know, get your own privacy. I live in an Asian family. Well, we have a different one. Yours is not as strict as mine. Yeah, just saying. you are not that probably not that strict as mine. By the way, how's your 29 dues? That's going to be in like 3 hours time. You only have like 3 hours left, by the way. If you think about that, do you know, want to, in a way, see that, you know, do that? Or the dying quizzes are finished? Oh, okay. And what about the rest of the 29? Have you figured out how to finish them? you know, just a reminder. Okay, I've been streaming for 2 hours something, so I'm guessing your deals is going to be in 3 hours. We have a limited time, Toshin. What did I say? What did I say on the beginning of the stream? I say, you know, don't do everything on the last day. The rest I'm done. How can you do it? You know, if you live with me, if the second you say that, you know, you're just going to do it until you get a pass, don't do that. Don't. Okay, someone will be like, how can you do that? How can you just do that until a pass? Why can't you aim higher? Why can't you give your best? You are not giving your best at all. What is this? Oh. I'll be finishing them for the next 3 hours. How can you do that? This is a pass of it. Well, I expect you to be the best. I don't care. You know, you have the time, yet you didn't want to do. See? I expect you be doing your best, not just doing until you get a pass. You know, it's a bit different. I'll be working on them though until the last second. Why can't you do it earlier? Secure a pass, then we aim high. Exactly. Someone that have a different mindset on this. Someone have a different mindset. Yeah, you can't say that you want to secure a pass, then only you aim high. They will ask you to straight out just get the high mark, you know. It's a bit different. And usually when someone say this, the best way is not to listen to them. No high mark. Yeah. I agree. I thought, yeah. I agree with that. I think with something like this, there's no high mark. It's just pass or fail. But you know, if there's any instance, you know, you can get to see the high marks, they will ask to get that, which is kind of annoying, by the way, because here's the thing: if you're going to get a certification just for you to get into the job market, marks doesn't really matter, to be honest. Experience is way more important than a piece of paper. Just saying, high marks only works when you wanted to go into the academic world. It's a bit different. I'm just saying though, I don't think in any job market out there, in any applications came in, people will be like, you know, this is not high enough. I don't want this, even though you have tons of experience. There's no way. Why would you do that? I was only past it. I'll go to your school. And I'm wondering why are you still here? I expecting, yes, they probably have like a tons of this. I'm doing the last 10 today. Ah, okay. I see. Well, you better do it as quickly as possible. You only have like what? 2.5. So yes, just saying. So yeah, I know sometimes that piece of paper doesn't really matter that much unless you really wanted to go into that. You really wanted to go into the academy world. Yeah, then yes, then marks is result is very, very much important for you. But if you just want to get a job, you just want to pass it and get a job, doesn't really matter. As long as you pass it, doesn't really matter. Personally, I think the experience more than the piece of paper. Someone would think a different way. Someone would be very optimistic about the job market when they know exactly how a job market works, because they were once trying to apply for a job. You have experience applying for a job, and how can you say that marks is very important when just get past? People don't really care unless you're a professional. Well, that's a bit different. I can do it job for me. I don't even have a job right now, bro. I'm kind of officially unemployed, but also employed. I don't know. We are trying to figure it out. School is very useless for job, so I don't care. I don't know about that. I guess it depends on what you are trying to work. If you wanted to go into a very professional's job market, schools is important. But you were just going to find an average job, school doesn't really that important. Though I would say university is very important for you if you wanted to get it. At least for the one, yeah. You just need to register. You need to be registered. Sometimes that happens. It depends on the course and programs that it takes. It's a bit different. Schooling may not be important, but here you need to degree for even basic job. Oh my god. See, that's why school is quite important, to the point that you as long as you get a certain thing out of you did some college here there, you get that piece of paper for you to get into the job. Yeah, sure, that's how life works. And also it depends on the industry, on the field that you decided to apply for a job. Sometimes they require certifications and also experience. In some cases, you don't really need to have a degree that much. Well, it also depends. Okay, they ask for experience more than just a degree itself. So sometimes companies would hire someone who have way more experience in a certain in the job. Then they will ask, do you want to get a certification? You might want to pursue for certifications. It will be, that was the options for them. They could have done that. So yes, sometimes getting a certification doesn't really mean that you need to go through a degree. You just need to learn how to pass the exam. And then you get that. Experience because straight out of school. I know, right? So yeah, it depends on the field and the industry that you work. In some cases, company doesn't really care much about the certificate. They care much about the experience, and they would ask if you you know, they would have the options of they would give you options of do you want to apply for this kind of programs to get a certification. Also, it's really up to the worker. Sometimes worker doesn't really want to do exam. That's the reason why they don't do our university. Some be like, might as well, since it's the same thing, it's related to what I do, and it may or may not able to get me a higher salary pay due to that piece of paper. So yeah, it depends. There's a lot of ways for you to get a job. There's a lot of ways for you to see that certificate. Some see that it's very important, some doesn't really even care. But one thing for sure, that in a job market, certificate doesn't prove anything. So yes. And also there's also for some, students, for some people they have a family that's able to provide them a job opportunity. Yeah, we have that as well. Is already overqualified. Exactly. But they belong to a different system. Yeah. Yeah, too bad. In order for you to get into the job market, into that field, sometimes you just need to find ways. There's tons of method to survive the world. It doesn't necessarily means that, yep, that's how you survive, that's how you get a stable income. Of course not. There's tons of others ways for you. And being a VTuber is not one, by the way. This dude cannot get you a stable income at all. just don't. Hopefully though. Given how the economy works right now, probably not. Because there's no way. I think a lot of people I don't know, probably in a way. It's going to be difficult. Hi. We'll see about that. Who knows? Maybe that will be a increase in economy situations. Who knew? My dream to be a YouTuber is destroyed. Well, Zana, you need to accept that you can't have a stable income at here. So yeah, just try to find a way. Being stable in life will open up a lot of opportunity for you one day. Okay, it's either a dream to become a VTuber or anything else that absolutely you cannot earn anything at all. All right. It's quite difficult at here. So yes. Or if you are rich, you probably don't need to work. Then you have like allowance from someone, from your parents, or for the trust fund. I don't know. Okay, I'm not rich enough to know about that, but you know, yeah, I can do it as hobby though. Yeah. In order to have this expensive hobby, you need to get the job first. Okay, you need to find a way to financially uh stable for you to invest that. So free excuse the game. Mm, funny thing though, I don't think they are. I don't think I game as much as I want. Just hold on a bit. Sorry, as a call. I mostly didn't get enough game. We have different. I talk a lot. So it's a bit we have different ways to conduct a stream. You played so much. I don't think you play that much, to be honest. I think you play alright. No, I don't know. I you know I don't really game that much. To be fair, I just talk a lot. So you have different. I don't think I play a lot of game this few months to begin with. Let me see. Did I play any new game? Mm-hmm. I did some puzzle game, isn't it? Then there are some management games. Then we are not going to talk about. We're not going to talk about February and right now. Yeah, I don't really play tons of new games. Then I know nothing really intrigued me to play. Makes sense. Sometimes you need to find something that's kind of fun for you to play. And then I figured I personally was not interested in any of them. So yeah, I'm paying so much money on that. You might need to think about your life, Toshin. You need to think about your life. Just saying. You know. Just a thought. Get 100% on my quiz. That doesn't really matter with your... Doesn't really relate to how much time that you put on games. Just saying. Oh, I finished the juice. What do they have? Oh, they're in Chinese. Hold on. Let me read. Oh, I can't see and I can't read anything. Hey? Hey? Oh, it's the same thing. Hey? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, one is in like traditional Chinese, another one is like simplified Chinese. I just finished my drink. I have nothing left. Also, hi, welcome. I have no idea gamer right now. You have at least 20 stews in less than 3 hours. Are you sure you want to game at this point? Hey, thinking about life only made me think about things about ways to make money. Hey, but life is kind of surrounded with money, no? They have what? It's a grape drink, yeah. It's a grape drink. 500 ml grape drink. What is it? There's water, grape juice, sugar. Hey, what is this? Tons of acid. 3 different type of acid, and then acid. It was quite fine. I think the acid is just preservative for you to preserve this one, so makes sense. It was quite fine. I expecting like 3 lines of stuff in there. No idea. I thought it was just going to be normal. Fine, alright. Think about the time, the things I can be doing for stream, but got too broke. I think about the ways to stream, different content to stream with free limited source. with free stuff, okay? Without any budget. Because I don't have money to begin with, so yeah. Why am I thinking of making money instead of enjoying life? You can still think ways to make money while enjoying life. There's no wrong with that. You just have to need to balance it out a bit. And speaking on stream, Ooh, wait, they say oh, there's no fat. Why do you need fat? But also there's not much vitamins in there. Fat can understand the table. Do you know like those like nutrition facts, the table that you always have? I never understood any of them. I was like, okay, what did I get? Nothing. I don't know about that. April Fool's, what I'm going to do. I don't know. You know, you could have like say you want to stream, then you don't stream. You know, that's kind of like an April Fool. No. It's just a thought. So say that you're going to stream, then not going to stream, or you stream a different type, a different content. It's a gaming stream, and decided to be, you know, last minute is going to be like study with me stream. See, kind of cool, isn't it? Kind of fun. Like it's going to be a chatting stream, then turns out it was not going to be a chatting stream. Or you can just stare to the chat for the 3 hours if you're there. Oh, they have English nutrition facts. No idea. I like this. I got this on promotions. They say 2 for like a certain amount of money. I got 2 flavor. I got a grape one, and I got a lychee one. Lychee, yeah. Is it lychee? Yeah, it is. Lychee or lychee? I think I got this too because I looked at the ingredient list. The rest was fine, but it was that one is alright though. Study stream and just it's kind of like what I would do, to be fair. To be honest, so it's a bit different. Ooh. Oh, they have English ingredient list. No, I think they it's not accurate that much, to be honest. Ooh, wait, I kind of like this. Yeah, I'm kind of curious on the other one that I got. The rest of it, there's like 4 flavors for me to choose. I choose this too because the rest of them, like their second ingredients in the ingredient list is sugar or cane sugar. It depends. And I got then there's no point. I was like, if I want to get the grape, and if I want to have like a fruit flavored drink, I expect to be lot of juice in there. You know, as much as possible. I'm not asking for like 50% of it. You know, of course not. It's just there. Stream it down in much budget. You just have a better model and still hey. Better models cost tons, you know? It's expensive to get model right now. It's expensive to get any model, to be honest. I know. I figured, you know, since oil is becoming something that's very, very limited to a lot of places, might as well. That's something that it's something that's, you know, that I never have it before. Because you never knew what day the The country will be like, you know what? We don't have any oil anymore. We don't have any petrol. We don't have anything to transport or to do anything. Which I don't know. I don't think it will be onto that situation. But you just a thought. Then when a lot of products requires to be transported, to be import into the country, especially, you know, Asian market. Just saying, just a thought. It might be better for me to, you know, get it before they kind of increase the price a bit. You know, they kind of change the price a bit. Then we didn't know if change. Who knew, you know? Flexible model. Or like a, you know, cooking stream, but instead of, you know, cooking stream, it could be just a cooking game stream. I think that would be fun as well. No? Or you are like me. You'll be like, I'm gonna stream in the morning, then I did not stream. And I stream at night. If they are cooking well, that would be cool. You know, I know how to talk about food, but I don't really know how to cook cook with food. We have different ways to cook. See, it's a bit different. You can do a lot of stuff without needing to think about budget money. Sometimes it's just about how you want to play with a stream. That's what I think about it. I just know how to talk and I also know how to criticize something, but that doesn't mean that I know how to cook. It's a bit different. Okay, I don't have the skill to cook. It's concerning, and also we don't really have a good connection at all. I have a donation thing set up, coffee or something like that. I think I have a coffee. But I did not put it on YouTube. Oh no, who knew? Wait, let me find the link. I thought the link is around here and there. Where's my Ko-Fi link? Oh yeah. I don't think this guy have that link as well. Hold on, let me check. Where's my Can I share it? Can I try to figure out the can I go into Ko-Fi right now? It's a membership. Kawaii. Login. Thank you. I can't remember my login details. Oh, you know what you can do? Toshin, what have you done? I'm trying to send a link. It's alright. I'll try to figure out the link later. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Let me rescue you out. How can I rescue someone out? Pushing got time out. You send a link. I did not allow any links on the chat. All right. How do I how do I moderate? How do I rescue someone else? Yeah. Okay. I want this. I also don't want this at all. Streaming. You are getting me very, very, very hard time. Trying to figure out how to rescue you, bro. Is there a way to do that? Don't even. What do you mean by don't? Alright, fine. It's okay. We'll just yap. I will just yap. Oh, let me send the link. So, Toshin sacrificed himself to try to find the link. Press the link. There you go. It's actually in my card as well, but you have to find a way. You have to like go through my profile and try to figure out which link is which one. And do you know what happened? It's just easier to send a link out here. Alright, there you go. I don't have a link in Discord, to be fair. I've been trying to figure out a way to switch up the server a bit. And then what happened? Then I did not, okay? I have a lot of something more to do. Something more means that trying to be more consistent in uploading shots here and there. It was a bit hectic. I'm trying to figure it out. My own figure out my own schedule. Fine. We're just going to wait for a bit until Toshin join us. Also, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, do you know what I got? The same thing, the same Asian market that I got a grape thing. I got Cheetos. Specifically, Cheetos, in a Korean, I think a Korean flavored. Wait, what? A flavor that's you can only get it in exclusively in Korea, I think. I don't know. The packagings are on in Korean, so no idea. Okay, I got it. I still have no idea. I haven't translated at all. But according to my imaginations, and I'm just according to my experience in trying to figure out what flavor it is by looking at the graphic itself, I think it was like spicy garlic. Hi, welcome back. What did I say? Don't send the link. Don't send the link. I thought moderator doesn't really care about who is who. Just saying. Huh. Spicy garlic sounds delicious. It is delicious. I like that. I think that was like that was the favorite flavor that I like in Cheetos. Usually I don't really like Cheetos at all. No matter how much I try, no matter what flavor you have around my area, I personally don't like that. I think it's a bit too overpowering, too much. But this one is alright. It's light. It was not spicy, which sometimes if you want spicy in it, you can't get the kick. You can't get anything out of the spiciness. Also, not really garlicky at all. It's a good balance in the chips that I think is quite, in a way, hard to find at here. Personally, I think it's that ministry. Hey, it's alright. It's okay. It's bought, okay? It's just a auto mod. We can't do anything. Have you seen Euro? That dude has been like, the has been a problem with that for quite a bit. I see that link. That dude. Their message has been banned for quite some time, since the day they decided to drop by my stream. So yes, Cheetos stuff. Wait. I don't remember what it was alright. It was a perfect balance in flavors. Makes sense. You can taste the Cheetos by itself. You can also taste the flavor that covered the flavored powder around Cheetos. I think it's quite nice. It's not as salty as I expected, because usually in garlic, in any kind of garlicky flavor chips or corn chips itself, it did kinda and did kinda be a bit salty than others. But this one is not. I'm guessing it's because they have put the spiciness in it that kind of balance it out. I want to get a few more. I want to get a few more after this. After I finish this one. It's also quite a small pack as well. The normal size one. Not the normal size one. Have you seen Cheetos? They have like party bags, and that's like a normal size bag. Yeah, I got a normal size one. They only have that. Still have no idea how can someone finish a party bags. at all in one sitting. Isn't it too much for you to handle? Personally, I don't really like it. That being said, I think I like corn chips more than anything. In terms of chips itself, I like two things. One is corn chips. Another one is prawn stick, like the shrimp flavor thing. That one. Then I like another one. Have you tried Korean rice cake? They have a snack version. I like that as well. It's hard to find around here. It's pure based on your luck if the Asian market have this or not. You can't find it anywhere. Okay? I like that. It's like sweet and spicy flavored chips. Snacks. I like Korean rice cake a lot. Sorry, rice cakes. None there. Why? It's a good one though. I like it. Like how sometimes it's a trick to find that in your Asian market. No, I don't know. I think it's about me. It's like boba and boba tea is too chewy for me. Oh, you can try to cook it. I know it's a bit bad, but if you don't really like to have too chewy one, you can get the sliced version and then cook it like what a stir fry tteokbokki makes sense. Usually the sliced one you put it in a soup, a stew. I saw people using it for like in some places they stir fry it like just a normal tteokbokki. Yeah, you can try to use that. It's less chewy for rice cake, to be honest, to be fair. So yeah, you can pair it with chicken and anything you want. As long as you have the sauce, I think it's easier. It's you just put whatever you want in there. Still very chewy for me. Well, too bad. Too bad then. Too bad. Why? Like sometimes if I'm not that hungry and I craving for tteokbokki, I use the slices one. The slice version of that's probably a term for it, but that one. And then you kind of stir fry with chicken. Of course, that's what I did. So yeah, don't even want to chew food. Might as well get like those, jellies, konjac jellies, like those fruit juice flavored jelly, konjac jellies. I like that. That one used to be my midnight snack until I kind of I was kind of bored with the flavor. That one was alright. I like that one a lot. There's like a smaller version or like a white side version. Yeah, I got those. Instead like a huge one, the huge pouch thing. Yeah. But it's way more expensive, I think. Because I got that one purely because the fruit juice contained inside that jelly is way more than the pouch one for some reason. I'm guessing that's a yeah, that one. I don't know why it's how do you even pronounce that, but that one. You have them. Yeah, I like that a lot. Raw. Huh? I did not pronounce wrong. Yeah, it is. Oh, I kind of know the raw thing, but makes sense. Never mind. Yep. What did I say about streaming about 2 hours? Yeah. I like that. It's a good snack, by the way. It's like fruit juice, but jelly-like. Um. Yeah. Yep. I think it's a good timing to end the stream. If not, I'm getting too excited to yap again. So let's end the stream before another conversations started. All right. Because it's really not digestible by human. What we be. Yeah. I like that. Until I got really bored with the flavor, they didn't really change much at all. I think. Well, at least the brand that I like. I don't see any new flavored. But again, that's a Japanese snacks, but I'm assuming that will be like a limited time flavor for them that's not really able to, it's not going to be at here in the market of myself, okay? Zannan. Anyway, I think it's a good time for end my stream. Hi, thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful time and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please take care of yourself and I see you when you decided to drop by my stream again. Alright, thank you. Bye bye.